Hey guys, so we have done so many videos in the past about different locations, and I sat down this past week and I was like, we have an area that we have never covered before. So today's video is about Pickens, South Carolina, and we are actually standing right in front of the Pickens Amphitheater. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about this county because Pickens City is very small, but Pickens County is much larger. So stick around because I'm going to tell you at the end of this video about all the things to do. To start though, let's talk about the history of the area. Pickens County was established in 1868. Now it's been here much longer, and it was established because it had one of the area's first cotton mills. That really made this entire area grow. So that history has stayed with this county even through to today. And I'll tell you a little bit more about that as we continue on through the video. Now, there's about 135,000 people that live in Pickens County, and the average age range is it's millennial, all right? 35 to 37-year-old people. Now, average income in the area is 40 to 50,000. Because as far as working here, you're gonna end up having to commute a little bit. There is manufacturing around the area. There are places to work. And you're only about 20 minutes from 15 to 20 minutes from Easley, 30 minutes from Travelers Rest, 45 minutes from Greenville. At the same time, you may end up going into Anderson or Clemson for work, and that's about a good 20 to 30 minute drive as well. So reach out to the team if this is interesting or you want to know more about the area. We would love to help. You can go through our website or send us an email and we'll get back to you. Here, the schools are decent. They're very proud of their volleyball team. They have 16 championships under their belt. So I guess if you play volleyball, this is the place. Now, I do have a really funny story about commuting and where you honestly need to be a little careful whenever you're driving around here. So I had been a realtor and was driving out here to Pickens probably a couple years ago. And I drove a Dodge Durango at the time, and I'll never forget it. There was a cow in the middle of the road, and not just any cow, it was a longhorn. I called Pickens County Sheriff's Office and I said, there is a very large cow that is the size of my Dodge Durango in the middle of the road and I'm trying to drive by it. No joke, heard in the background, hey Joe, he got out again. And that is Pickens to a T. So be careful when you drive around. You never know what you're gonna end up finding. If you like that story, or if you think it's funny, I have so many other stories that we share in these videos that I talk about all the time so you know what it's actually like to live here. You should also go check out our live stream on Thursday nights at 8 o'clock. Because that's all I talk about, and it's a lot of fun. I hope to see you there. Let's go ahead and let's talk about what is it actually like to live here? What are you looking for? So a lot of times what I find is that people that want to live in Pickens, South Carolina, you want maybe more yard, or you want a rural part of the county to live in. Well, Pickens is it. The average price point out here is around $300,000. So really you can get more house for your money, and you're gonna be able to find the house with the yard that you want. The home prices out here do tend to stay a little bit more stable just because of the area, and the home prices here are lower than what you'll find in Greenville County. So it's a win-win situation if you ask me. Finally, you've stuck with me this long. What is there to do in Pickens? First, I'm gonna talk about what you do outside, because that's what you do here. So you have the Town Creek Bike Park. It's a lot of fun. You have lots of space. Then there's also the Doodle Trail. And we've talked about the Doodle Trail before in our Easley video, but the Doodle Trail runs from Easley to Pickens and is a 7.5 mile trail very similar to the Swamp Rabbit Trail that's in Greenville. Bike, skateboard, rollerblade, run, walk your dog. It gives you something to do outside. Go check out the Pickens County Museum. It is actually inside an old jail. Then there's also the Haygood Mill, and there's lots of things to do out there at the mill. There's festivals throughout the year. Actually, just a couple weekends ago, there was the Azalea Festival here at the amphitheater. You have the state parks and the lakes. Lake Jocassee and Lake Kiowee, you're super close here, so it makes sense to have a boat. You can also really take advantage of mountain views here. It is absolutely beautiful country, and it's something you should definitely check out. I hope this video helped. Subscribe to the channel because we put out videos like this all the time, and reach out to the team because we know this area and we know what you guys are looking for. So let us help, and I'll chat with you next time.